The founder of Afe Babalola University, Abuad, Afe Babalola, was in London on Monday, the 11th of March 2015. He was a guest of one of the leading universities in the world, the University of London.
I congratulate you all on your success in attaining a University of London award and wish you all a very memorable day.
Chancellor, I ask leave to present graduates from the University of London International Programmes who are eligible for the postgraduate certificate.
The occasion was the 2015 convocation of postgraduate students of international programs of the university.
Now we move on to the presentation of an honorary degree. This is presented to individuals who have made an exceptionally distinguished contribution in their field. I am delighted to announce that Afe Babalola is to be presented with an honorary degree. I invite Dr. Mary Stiasny, OBE, Pro Vice-Chancellor, International and Chief Executive of University of London International Programmes, to give the oration for Afe Babalola.
Are Emmanuel Afe Babalola is a distinguished member of the Nigerian Bar, one of the leading senior advocates in Nigeria, a prominent advocate and promoter of legal education in Nigeria, former Pro-Chancellor of the University of Lagos, and the founder of Afe Babalola University in Nigeria. With 2 degrees from the University of London, he is also a double alumnus of the University of London's international programmes. Afe Babalola was born into a modest farming family in Ado-Ekiti, southwest Nigeria. His family life, like that of many in the community at that time, revolved around working on the farm. Afe Babalola attended Emmanuel Primary School in Ado-Ekiti. His formal education ended at Primary 6 because his family could not afford to send him to secondary school. But he was an extremely able student with a hunger for learning. He took a job as a pupil teacher, and through private study, he successfully sat for and passed the Cambridge School Certificate ordinary level exams and then the advanced level certificate exams of the University of London. These excellent successes spurred him on, and he continued his studies, enrolling on the BSc Economics programme of the University of London through what was then called the external system, now called international programmes. Still studying privately, he completed this degree successfully, and Emmanuel Afe Babalola was offered jobs at the Central Bank of Nigeria and also at Mobil. But he decided he wanted to continue studying. And this time, he registered for the LLD at the University of London through the external degree system. Again, he completed this second degree successfully, and then he came to England to study for admittance to the bar. Afe Babalola was called to the bar in the UK in 1963, and is still a member of Lincoln's Inn, a registered member of the Bar of England and Wales, and also a member of the Nigerian Bar. When he returned home, Afe Babalola started working in the chambers of Olo Ayola and Company in Ibadan until 1965, when he established Emmanuel Chambers, now one of the leading law firms in Nigeria today, with branches across Nigeria. In 1987, he was admitted to the Inner Bar as a senior advocate of Nigeria. He has been an active member of the Nigerian Bar Association and the International Bar Association for 50 years. He is also a Fellow of the Nigerian Institute of Advanced Legal Studies, a Fellow and currently President of the Chartered Institute of Arbitrators of Nigeria, a Fellow of the Leadership Institute of Nigeria, and a member of the Body of Benchers, which ranks as the highest legal body in Nigeria. An advocate par excellence, Afe Babalola has made outstanding contributions to the development of Nigerian law and jurisprudence through advocacy in court, evident from the many celebrated cases to his credit and the eminent individuals and corporate bodies that make up his clientele. They include the World Bank, several conglomerates, and the Nigerian president himself, who found himself faced with numerous petitions filed against him after being elected to office in 1999. All presidential representations were won by Afe Babalola.
A vision in motion.
Afe Babalola is a great advocate of legal education in Nigeria and has played a major role in higher education, taking the role of Pro-Chancellor of the University of Lagos from 2001 to 2007. He continues to lecture at the Nigerian Institute of Advanced Legal Studies and is a visiting lecturer at the postgraduate schools of the University of Ibadan, as well as at the Center of African Law and Development Studies. His experience all those years ago as a student of the University of London left him, he tells us, with a lasting appreciation of the benefits of education and the importance of education as a catalyst for development in Africa. As a result, in 2009, Afe Babalola set up the Afe Babalola University as an expression of his commitment to help aid the transformation of education in Nigeria. He has said that he hopes other universities in the country will use it as a model to deliver quality higher education. And a model it is. The fastest growing new university in Africa, with its commitment to standards, ethical behavior, and high quality academic and skills development, it has been acknowledged by UNESCO as a model of excellence, a world-class institution of learning. Afe Babalola is a happy family man with a strong commitment to personal discipline, and he still enjoys his farm, much as he did as a child all those years ago. Renowned advocate, educator, leading legal author, distinguished leading lawyer, Afe Emmanuel Afe Babalola, who holds the prestigious award of the Officer and Commander of the Order of the Federal Republic, has played important leading roles in the development of legal practice and legal education, in higher education, and in the advancement of law and the legal profession in Nigeria. And it is in recognition of this that today we at the University of London wish to honour him. Chancellor, it is with great pleasure that I ask you to confer the degree of Doctor of Laws, honoris causa, on Afe Emmanuel Afe Babalola.
I now call upon Afe Babalola to respond.
I want to give praise and honor to God for making it possible for all of us to gather here for this memorable event. Those who founded this institution on November 18, 1836, we today has 22,000 students studying at its prestigious colleges and over 55,000 students studying in 180 different countries under its international program. I thank the Chancellor. This event gives opportunity to see her face to face, not only that, to shake hands with her. I thank the Vice Chancellor, a very amiable person who has contributed a lot to this university, and also thank the Collegiate Council of the University of London for this award.
A vision in motion.
Today, my name goes into the register of those who have been honored with the prestigious doctorate degree of this university, such as Archbishop Desmond Tutu and Nelson Mandela. The Chancellor, I thank you indeed for this uncommon international program of this university. This award will serve three purposes. One, to motivate me to do more in impacting on the lives of my fellow Nigerians through education, law, and philanthropy. Two, it will also encourage and influence others to follow suit, knowing fully well that their contributions to humanity is being noticed beyond national borders. Three, it will also send the right signal to the less privileged that hardship breeds ideas in a search for solutions, which in turn breeds determination and industry, both of which breed character. Character breeds faith, and faith never fails. To all the graduate students, I congratulate you for choosing one of the most progressive universities in the world for your studies. If, regardless of my background, I can be standing here today, I hope and expect that you will excel and exceed beyond your own aspirations. This award is applauded by all Nigerians and indeed throughout Africa.
A vision in motion.
A lot of my people are eager to attend this event, but they could not be accommodated. However, they are here in spirit and they wish the university more success. I must thank the Vice Chancellor of my university referred to during the address, Professor Afe, and all the staff of Afe Babalola University for their support, which has made Afe Babalola University the fastest growing university in Africa. Thank you.
In the evening of the same day, a reception was held for the awardee. A good number of Nigerians at home and in the diaspora were in London to rejoice with the first African to be conferred with the University of London's degree of Doctor of Laws, honoris causa.
For degree of law honorary is the first African. There were other Africans who got some form of doctorate degree, late Nelson Mandela and Bishop Desmond Tutu.
But this is the king of all the awards. This award, being the first to be conferred on an African, should serve as an encouragement to all other people to actually project Nigerian image.
And I think with all his achievements so far, Nigeria has somebody that we should be proud of.
This is a man who had only standard 6 education and did the GC ordinary level, advanced level at home, and BSc economics degree at home, and law degree at home. That's a very rare phenomenon. I have never seen anybody in the world who has achieved that, and who has, at the age of 80, started a university which has now become the fastest growing university in Africa.
Anybody who feels that he wants to know Afe Babalola should try to make a visit to Afe Babalola University at Ekiti, commonly called Abuad. You will see wonders.
Abuad we come, oh, Abuad we come, Abuad we come, oh, Abuad we come, founded by Afe Babalola, a believer in industry and determination.
In Nigeria, news of the award was received with great appreciation to the University of London. It was another landmark in the impressive life of the awardee. This is Afe Babalola's arrival in his hometown at Ekiti, the Ekiti state capital, southwest Nigeria. He stepped out into the warm embrace of some of his kinsmen and staff of his reputable university, Abuad. The procession began to Afe Babalola University, situated in the outskirts of the state capital. At the gate of the university, few students and staff waited to usher in the new African hero. Now the turn of the university's top-rated security personnel to honor the founder. He inspected the guards of honor.
The first born in Africa to be honorary doctor-in-law, University of London. 175 years old. Hop, hop, hop! Hooray! Hop, hop, hop! Hooray!
Meanwhile, in the university's magnificent multi-purpose hall was an assemblage of students and staff waiting to receive the founder. The awardee's arrival at the reception venue. A triumphal entry into the hall. Abuad, a vision in motion.
I say big welcome to Afe Babalola and Yeye Babalola for the outstanding achievement of being given the Doctor of Law honorary causa of the University of London.
I share not only an improbable love, but an abiding faith in the possibilities of this man and this university.
The speech of a 400-level law student during the reception received a rousing applause.
A man that has continued to do uncommon things in an uncommon way because he has been blessed by an uncommon God in an uncommon magnitude, good measures, pressed down, stick together. We are really happy to be part of this unique academic community.
Abuad.
Even the devil can testify that you are a man for all seasons.
Afe Babalola's philosophy of life, upon which his university is based, remains an abiding source of inspiration to students.
Your life history has taught me to always believe in the possibilities of hope. Hope in the face of uncertainties. Hope in the face of adversity. Hope in the face of impossibility. The audacity of hope. That is what you have taught me, sir. Through you, Nigeria will reclaim her promise. And out of this long educational darkness, a brighter day will come.
Another tribute to the hero.
He was a farmer's boy. He chose to study on his own, and he went all the way to bag the law degree of the University of London as a private student. produced about 15 senior advocates of Nigeria. He is in the league of Nelson Mandela, Desmond Tutu, and we don't know who will come after him to be honored by the University of London.
Is second to none. When he says he's going to do something, it's done yesterday.
I wish you strength to continue to do what you are doing, to keep making impossibility to become possible.
When I read at a book this afternoon, I was given this letter by the DC. It contains 100% accreditation in 7 programs in engineering. Not only that, those who came appreciated the quality of the equipment we have. We are here because we want to change things. We will change things. And change will come. And I'm glad to give the guy change.
Upward, a vision in motion. It was a reception well deserved by one of Africa's foremost iconoclasts, whose life traverses 2 centuries and his imprints remain manifest to humanity across generations and national borders.
When we come to look at who we should particularly honor, I have to tell you, this is a very competitive business. You do not win that race unless you have done magnificent. What are universities? They're not about buildings. They're not about just having famous professors. They're not about having wonderful theories about multiverses. Ultimately, they are about changing lives. And this man has changed a lot of lives.
Is a revered person.
As Nigerian academics in the UK, he has highly honored us. He inspires us, and we hope that we'll be able to continue to follow his footsteps.
Afe Babalola's story, his speech, was an inspiration to those students. And I have no doubt that his story will be an inspiration to the 54,000 students, the other students around the world. And we will share that story with them. We are honoured to have you as our honorary doctor, Afe Babalola.
This represents another landmark in the yet unfolding history of Upward founder, Afe Babalola.
The honor belongs not to me alone, but to the other trudging people, the underprivileged people, who think that they can never make it. Tell them Afe Babalola's message. If I can make it with my background, they can make it better.
Upward we come, oh, upward we come. Upward we come, oh, upward we come. Founded by Afe Babalola, a believer in industry and determination. A unique environment with aesthetic structures, a beacon university. Delivery unequal, design for high quality education to mold character and infuse knowledge how to lead others. Proud of Upward, the launching pad to excellence with determination and faith in Upward philosophy of industry, service and character. A future for greatness An excellence is assured. An excellence is assured. An excellence is assured.
Abwad, providing the missing link.